I have three choices as I stand here. I can look forward, I can look back, or I can remain unchanged. If I don't make a decision to act out every day with bravery, the progress of the sun and the rain will not be with me. Instead, my goals will stop on account of friction. The resistance will move in the opposite direction of my half-hearted desires, even as my plans and schemes move forward in my mind. Deep within me, I know that everyone that I meet will not support my success. But I cannot become afraid to do what I need to do for me because of the fact how easily I forget the countless dreams and goals of others that I do not subscribe to. And allowing the creation of any fear-based friction in one direction is both foolish and destructive to me alone. It is with a clear mind that I can confidently communicate my goals to others around me, and it is through this connection with others that I put them into motion. The three laws of motion explain how and why my goals accelerate or remain inert. I now fully realize that I am no different from the apple, with the exception being that it is falling and I am failing. As a student, I learned Isaac Newton's first law of motion, but I considered myself nor my goal to be objects. It is now in knowing that I too am object that my goal becomes so. And it will stay in motion unless I allow the opposing force of friction to act upon it by failing to make the proper decisions. When I am at rest, I stay at rest, and the force of gravity overpowers and changes the direction of my will through apathy and indifference. I have to make the right decisions on a daily basis to propel my goal forward with its own current, set by the speed of my thought and my actions. When a traveling leaf is stopped by one of the stones, suddenly a droplet of water on the face of the leaf will roll off as it continues with forward motion. It is the people that we communicate our goals to that are that droplet of water, that keep our goal moving forward at the end of our stream. What was it that I said lying down and consuming the fruits of the labors of others that encouraged me to fail to communicate my goal to those around me, to invite a force acting in the opposite direction to change my own? It will never be enough to simply add to the momentum of someone else's goal. How could the gift of creation have been given to someone that would choose not to contribute to its forward motion? I have to decide to be worthy of the gift that I have been given. The three stones here are provided with enough friction by the land to resist the forward motion of the water's currents. They are deeply rooted. The second law says that an object that has an unbalanced force acting on it will accelerate in the direction of that force. Lying here, there are two forces acting on me. Gravity is pulling my matter down to the center of the earth like the three stones, and the force of the ground is pushing up against that gravity. If I stay here, nothing else will happen. If I make a decision to move, another angle is added, and I can accelerate the force of gravity in the direction of my choosing, by a combination of my force and that of gravity. The third law says the force always occurs in equal and opposite pairs. When I act on my goal, it will come right back at me with equal force. My mass moves my goal forward because of the friction created by my will. It accelerates forward in the same manner as the apple falling from the tree if I make a decision.